Hello, welcome everybody to another cast of me. I'm Gropah and I'm here in the upper left corner, and this is Dormon in the lower left corner. He's there and I'm Protoss, and let's see what happens. Before we really start the game, this is a ladder match that I played like a month ago. I've not been able to play that much since then because everything's surrounded by university itself of course, and it's taking a lot of my time, and well, I also have other games and things that I have to check out regularly, so I've not been playing that much, and I can't say my play has been better because of it, but well. Dorman is going pretty standard with his Olaf there, while I choose not to fast expand. I really don't like the fast expands because it's well, it just takes practice, which I don't have yet, and against the Terran I find it a bit scary because of the 2-Rex attacks. They can hit you at pretty early in the game, and then you have like no defense at all. So that's part of me that doesn't want to fast expand. Going the standard gateway now on 13, no gateway yet, no assimilator yet on 14, so that will probably be on 15, and it will be. While our Terran has his refinery almost up yet. I'm scouting in the wrong direction as always, and Dorman is going in the right direction. The barracks of Dorman are almost done now, and he's just continuing to make probes and workers while I'm 2 workers ahead already. I'm just adding my second pylon, finally made my gas and mining from it, and he scouted me while I'm about to scout him. Well, he makes a reactor, which is not really that common. It would indicate a mass marine push, and those can be scary if you fast expand, but I did not, so I'll have to micro a bit to withstand it, but I can do it. Meanwhile, he's going to mine more gas, so that indicates that this one will also be a reactor, so he can make even more marines, while I'm putting down my cybernetics core and other gateway, which is really necessary if I want to defend a marine push that he's probably going to do. And indeed the reactor is going down while he makes 2 supply depots at a time, which is not really that necessary, but well, it's his game, not mine. So my cybernetics finishes, and I put down another pylon, and still no. There's the warp gate. He has 1 idle SCV, which is quite a lot, because he's already like 4 workers behind. So he really should use his SCVs when he is behind, and he did not do that. Meanwhile, I'm making 2 stalkers at the time, and my forge is going down. I want fast upgrades. This build I'm doing here is a bit experimental, but I'm trying to like 3 gateway fast upgrades, relatively normal expand. So your early army is not much, but it will be stronger because of the upgrades, and it will snowball a bit because you got them early. So you can, if you progress in your upgrades by adding a second forge later on, you will have a better upgraded army, and eventually even the same size, so your army will be stronger. 4th pylon going down, all nice in a row. Sentries are coming out for a bit of CC, and he's scouting me again while he's making masses of loads and loads of marines and continue to add supply depots. He stopped mining gas, which means at 180 he probably wants to add another barracks later on with a reactor, I guess. Maybe 2 barracks, but he should expand for that. So not really easy to say. I'm moving out now, which means I'm taking my expand at 7 minutes, which is, like I said, not really early, but not really that late either. Meanwhile, my +1 weapons is done, and my +1 armor is my plus weapons is halfway done. Would have been a bit fast if I was already at +1. So as I'm supply booked at the moment, and I'm even at the same food as him, while I'm like 12 workers ahead. So all of his food is like army, and it's just standing there and doing nothing. If he would attack now, it would have been a very vulnerable position for me, because I don't have as many sentries yet, I don't have much force fields, and he just has lots and lots of marines. And he's just keeping to make those marines. Well, and now the barracks being added, possibly again with reactors, so he can make even more marines. While my natural is almost done, and I just slipped up in probes a bit, but well, as you can see, I already have a lot of probes for one, so I'm transferring to the other. Well, my +1 armor should go up about now, but it's not. So Dormon is pushing out now, a bit late to my taste, but well, everyone has his own style, I guess. His army is split up here, while it should not. Now it's coming in just in streams. I'm forcing off the ramp just to make sure I don't take too much damage. No micro at all from me, because all my sentries are still in front, which makes them quite vulnerable for attacks. More force fields going down, which could have been more if I microed a bit better. Almost no micro for me really, but well, none for Dormon. Oh, that one stalker was moved back a bit, and that one also, so a bit micro there for me, and it did win me the battle. At what cost? Well, I'm ahead in economics and I'm ahead in army, so I'm pretty sure ahead, but he's just creating a lot of push, I guess, and no upgrades, so that's not really the smartest move here. He really should have either have pushed earlier or upgraded a bit, or just made more units than marines, although I agree marines are a bit OP against standard gateway units, if not micros. But well, I already have the +1 attack, and the +1 armor is getting done now, so yeah, well. Meanwhile, my second base, also called my natural, is saturated. My main is saturated, more or less, and there's the Twilight Council going down for my so beloved High Templars. Now shields is being researched because the Twilight Council is not finished yet. Really should have watched out for that, anticipated it, but I did not, so my own fault. Adding more and more gateway units while he's making more and more of the marines. The worker count is now 20 against 52, so roughly 2.5 times as many workers as he has. And you can see that in the income tab, as I have a lot more gas income, 400 against none, and about a double of minerals, 1300 against, well, 750. So that's really profitable for me. Meanwhile, what I do see is that I don't scout it much. My first observer is finally getting out. I'm making observers, which is not good against marines. Meanwhile, he's pushing out again, and my observer sees it, so it will be following it. And yeah, well, just moving my army back a little bit for better micro. Well, he is going for the rocks here, which I will see because of my observer, which is still following the last marine. I don't think it's a good place to attack, because, well, if the rocks are down and you push through it, I can force field a big part of your army off, and when that's gone, or when I know I win easy, I just force field the back of it, and you're losing all your army. So not really the biggest, the best place to attack. As you can see, I have a bigger concave, so a lot more damage coming out for me than for him. And as you can see now, I'm force fielding off the back of this small narrow pass, so he can't escape, and just walking in extra units like it doesn't matter. There he is making more and more marines, but really the time for making marines is now over. He really should do something else, but he does not. Meanwhile, my macro is slipping because, as you can see, I have more than 1,000 minerals. I have all my chrono boost almost, and yeah, well, there's the Templar archetypes, and I really should be making zealots now, but I'm not. So yeah, well, just taking my third already, and there's his army again. It gets spotted again by my observer, and as I see that, most of my army will intercept it. Well, 6 marines are going into my main base, which will do some damage to my probes, but it's not a big of a deal. His main army is just walking into mine without doing anything, just in a small battle, and he lost everything. And meanwhile, I just Warplanes or Sulcus against the Marines, and he just knows and leaves the game without GG. Not really bad, but well, it was a win for me, so I don't complain.